The checkerboard pattern. The checkers. Maconial Mason. And some very, very, very nice cars. Today we're going to go on a little walking tour of some of the weird 33s that I've found Mason's Yard. And I thought we would start here. Supreme Council offices. But this is number 10, so why am I here? Well, in that I'm here to sniff out some Masonic activity, I thought we would start here. This is the Supreme Council of the 33rd degree, and I just thought it worth us having a quick look at some of the features, and then we'll know what to look for in other buildings. And this thing is extremely detailed, and you actually end up seeing more and more the more you look at it. This is something you'll see on a lot of buildings that have this kind of connection. Let's say the connection to a temple. The alternating pediments with the curved one in the middle. This square is also significant. Solomon's Temple had some kind of square window above the main entrance, so you'll see that a lot. You can see it here as well. There's a lot of course, Solomon's Temple, nobody really knows exactly what it looked like, but a lot of the recreations have the square columns on either side and the round columns in the middle, the two columns, J and B. And essentially what are funeral urns on the top. And there's another one of those squares. Just wanted to point out those architectural features because we may spot them in this video. When I was looking for weird 33s, I found 33 of them. No, I didn't really. I found probably 36, 38 of them, something like that. Way too many for one video, so I've narrowed it down to a short list of the weird 33s. And they're oddly clumped together, or maybe not that odd. And we're going to start down south near Vauxhall Bridge in Pimlico. This will be a good test to see how windproof my setup is, because it is very, very windy today. And yes, we're starting with a few residential buildings, which means I need to be a little bit careful about looking in windows and stuff like that. My plan is to just look at the stuff that, you know, the postman would look at when he's delivering post. So we are at St. George's Square, SW1. There's a blue plaque on this one. Major Walter Clopton Wingfield, what a name. Father of lawn tennis, the guy that invented tennis. Woo! Number 33. And of course, the checkerboard. I would say that when you come to a residential building and it's number 33 and there's a checkerboard on the step, it essentially is marking like a ceremonial entrance to a building that either is used or was once used as a meeting place. But let's call them a dining club. Well, it's a very nice neighbourhood around here. I mean, I presume, I don't know much about the humans, obviously. This is literally the stuff of horror movies. There we go. Warwick Square. Number 33 written on the wall. Yes, indeed. This is the stuff of absolute nightmare. The life has even been sucked out of the ivy. Let's have a quick look at the front door. No checkerboard patterns or anything, but look at this. All the windows are blocked up. And this is a very grand entrance, isn't it? I think it's just a private residence. And yes, the main symbol here is the keystone. The keystone in, I believe it's, shut up dude, I believe it's the York Rite of Freemasonry, is known as the mark. It's essentially the idea that when you create something significant, you should always leave your mark so others can appreciate your work. And the work here is mostly just, I don't know, horror movies or something, I would imagine. Even the local church is like freaky as hell. And it says caution. Yeah. Caution when you go down into the dungeon. Look, a neighbourhood where they actually clear up after themselves. Eccleston Square. This one also has a blue plaque. It seems celebrities really like these buildings for whatever reason. So Winston Churchill lived here, but look at the dates. Very, very early in his career. But the address, number 33, Eccleston Square, and a black door, is certainly circumstantial evidence giving us a clue to the early influences of Winston Churchill, of course, somebody who became just mildly influential in his career. And although this is a very posh neighbourhood, the next neighbourhood is even posher. You can see how windy it is, huh? So this is Belgrave Square, which is Embassy Land. And the 33 here is definitely a weird one. Oh, look. What's he pointing at? He's like, it's over there. What's over there, Chris? It's over there. We can't understand you. Your Portuguese accent's too strong. Generally, when I research buildings, I tend to use Google Street View, the historic imagery, although it only goes back to 2008. That is still long enough to get a good sort of sense of how buildings have changed over the past decade or so. I just wonder how long Google will allow the power of that resource in the hands of the ordinary Joe. This one also has a blue plaque. We're starting to see a theme, aren't we? I'm going to get run down. That's also a theme. 33 Belgrave Square was for a very, very long time the Embassy of Austria, but since 1979 it's been the private residence of the Ambassador of Portugal. What does the blue plaque say? Viscount Gort, Commander-in-Chief at Dunkirk. Wow. The thing that is most weird about that building is that if you use Google Street View historic images, you'll see that they were digging here, extracting lots and lots of earth, which normally wouldn't be that weird because it's all the rage, you know, posh people to create another level underneath, you know, increase the property value or whatever. But that building was digging for 6 years, from 2015 until 2021. They were extracting dirt, and I find that weird. So 33 Grosvenor Place brace yourselves for this. I mean, what in the hell is that? I mean, it's anyone's guess really what the hell that is. Let alone what's in the middle. This, the wall that's here is Buckingham Palace. This thing like overlooks Buckingham Palace. It was built by one of those empire companies. It was called Associated Electrical Industries. And I think in the early 1900s they had so much money, they built themselves a little palace here. And I would love to know who is actually in charge of deciding on these. It's more than anything, it's just really confusing, isn't it? And although in this video I would call that a weird 33, I think you will agree that it's more than weird. And I originally thought that the royal family planted all these trees along here to shield them from the noise, but I now realise it's to shield them from those. Here we go. Tothill Street, still in SW1, and we're here to see this pub called Sanctuary House, number 33, Tothill Street, and this is a good one. I guess we start with the obvious. There is the checkerboard, and something that is very clear to me is that each of the buildings that have a sort of checkerboard pattern, like this one, they essentially, the checkerboard is always on a sort of funny little door, which isn't necessarily the main entrance. And of course the reason for that is because if you hold an event here, let's call it an event, you don't necessarily want to come in through the front, because you're not here for the pub, you're here for some kind of ceremonial chamber, either upstairs or downstairs. There's a nice gold Freemasonic sign, and the reason this is called the Sanctuary is because originally here was a sanctuary from the law. If you were being chased by the crown, you could actually come to this area as a sanctuary, and you would be protected by, I believe it was the Bishop of Westminster. So it is a place to come if you're not too fond of the law. Has the Templar cross, and this little piece here. Look at this. It's a little temple. The two pillars, and what's called the pediment on the top. Sure, it's a very fine establishment. Oh my god, this is a passage that I'm almost too tall for. Oh my god, I've never felt tall before. Here we are. Rose Street, Rosicrucian, Rosicrucianism, anyone? WC2. They've had a little paint job actually since the last time this appeared on Street View. But here we are, the Lauan flag, which you should know quite a lot about by now, hopefully. There is a very clear display of what the previous video was about. I mentioned the Lamb and Flag. There is the number 33. Often, the funny little door will be one of these doors. And supposedly, you're not really supposed to notice, you know? They expect you not to notice that, oh, what's this funny little door? What's with the checkerboard floor? And the funny little door, the black, unmarked door. Nothing weird through there. King Street, SW1. Here we go. Number 33 King Street, Cleveland House. This was used in a series called The Hotel Babylon. And it's a bit odd, but there is actually really a hotel here. It's a bit weird that when you look up whether or not the Hotel Babylon really exists, mostly the internet will say no. So you can see the two pillars here on the main entrance and the square above. And this whole thing actually is almost like a replica of Solomon's Temple, albeit in a sort of brutalist, modernist, futurist way. But I see no spooky little door yet. They say that this building is the Hotel Babylon in the TV series, but possibly also in real life, and it's very dark around the back here. Well, when you look at this, oh, this is labelled as number 5, and it's a very, very grand building, isn't it? With a keystone and the triangular pediment and the columns. No checkerboard though. There's the square window and another little thing at the top there. The spooky stuff is always hidden around the back. Oh my god. Look at these railings. The eye. I'm just looking for the Hotel Babylon. Is it down here? Where does this go? Hello, danger, dead slow. This is not the Hotel Babylon. I don't know if you can see this. I mean, there is actually a hotel here called the Hotel Babylon. Just absolutely no signage. There's like a secret hotel here. I mean, it's on Google Maps, but there are no signs at all. I would presume that you need, I don't know, a nod, a wink, a special handshake to get in. I'm personal friends with John the Baptist. Oh, I'm the other John. Will you let me in? You probably can't see it. It says Clayton Rolex, Gleeca, Clayton. No mention of Babylon at all. Hi, how's it going?
Just taking notes of all the clients in the area. We're not really meant to do the client list.
It says Hotel Babylon.
No, I don't know what. Hotel Babylon's opposite, all along there. This is Cleveland House.
Where's? Yeah, but it's on this side of the road.
Is there. I know it on the Google Maps. It says it's here, but it's actually there.
It's where the series was filmed as well, right?
Well, the entrance is there, and all of these are there. That's all Hotel Babylon there.
This is the Hotel Babylon.
Yeah.
How would anybody ever know?
Is there. Sorry.
How would anybody ever know?
Then they come to us. I direct them to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We also get Google Maps. Sometimes sends you here for what's it called again? Close Maguire, which is a restaurant in WC2.
Huh.
the same address, postcode.
The reason I assumed it was here is because of the Masonic.
It looks like a hotel.
This is a Masonic building, quite clearly.
Yeah, this is Cleveland House. If you look up Cleveland House, it's been here for a long time.
Yeah.
It's the 1800s. But yeah, that guy just come out there. He's a security there. But yeah, that's Hotel Babylon.
Maybe I should ask him. I'll go and question him. I'm sure he'll love it. Cheers, dude. So Hotel Babylon is across the road, apparently. Sir! Sorry, I'm filming, but I'll try not to get you in the shot. This gentleman just directed me over to you, said that you're security for Hotel Babylon.
No, I'm manager
Oh,
of this
so
one.
where is the Hotel Babylon? I mean, look, on the Google Maps, it shows it's here. It's essentially 33 Kings Street, or whatever this is
There is
called.
a hotel on the right-hand side.
So when he tells me the Hotel Babylon isn't here, he's just sort of lying to me, right?
No, definitely is lying to you.
So where is the Hotel Babylon?
There is the hotel on the right-hand
No,
side.
but
That's the only hotel liner.
But no Hotel Babylon. So what's this?
This is a residential property.
Just
private
residential. It's like a lodging house, possibly, yeah. That sort of
No,
thing.
it's a private leases. They
Yeah. I know about St James's Square, so I understand.
I'm pretty sure.
I understand. Well, I think we get it, right? We get it. Tell him nothing. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Oh, there's one more Masonic reference I almost missed there. Here we go. Rose and Crown. Oh, and one of those Masonic squares. Just in case anybody comes and says, oh, this seems a bit Masonic. Probably isn't. They have this here. Something that your average guy would just think was nothing, but is in fact a clue. Hello, sir.
Hello?
I'm looking for the Hotel Babylon. You never heard of it?
No.
Oh. It's number 33 King Street.
Uh-huh.
And I just figured that maybe you guys might know.
No, actually, I've never heard of it, but...
Okay.
That's,
So this is the
This is
Supreme Council of the 33rd degree, right?
yes.
So that's why I came, because I figured maybe you guys would know. When it
no,
comes to 33s, you guys are the experts. I thought you might know, but...
I'm not sure. Do you know anything about lodge?
Lodges.
Yeah, lodges.
Freemasonic lodges.
That's what it is, yeah.
Brothers.
Yes.
Of
that's what it is.
Brothers of the Rosy Cross. Wow. He slammed the door on me. Sackville Street, W1. Well, will you look at this, guys? You kind of know when you're getting close because the symbols are everywhere. The features seem to be all the same. I did have on my sheet that I brought with me unknown, use unknown, previous use unknown. Could be residential building, I don't really know. Notable features being the stars and the square and of course the funny little door. Not the main door, but the other one, unmarked. Although green and not black. And you'll see that next door, even though it's like a tailor and it's number 35, you can see they also have the checkerboard. Basically just as an advert, I think, of that this is friendly to the type of people that they want to attract. Mm-hmm. Sir, this is a residential building or an office? It's an office, okay. Thank you. There you go. It's an office, apparently. But I didn't ask him about the funny little door. Possibly reaching the peak of the poshness here. New Bond Street. tricky to see this one. There's a van in the way. There is the, well, it's an impression of a curved pediment. We do see this particular design actually a lot in some of these buildings. I haven't quite worked out what it means yet. That's what you guys are for in the comments, I guess. Let's have a look at these. Oh, dude. Some guy with like an enormous oar. Wait. Oh, I thought the kid was like shooting an arrow into that guy. Oh no. Well, at least it's halal, I suppose. Lol. Is this guy next? Oh, what's going on there? All I can say is it's pretty weird. And it's next door to Sotheby's, the auction house. Very, very, very posh. Oh, this one's blue. Very special. Birthplace of Queen Elizabeth II, Bruton Street. There's the mixed pediments. Funny little door. Should we count the steps together? 1, 2, 3. And the columns. The special entrance. I'm just doing a film about architecture in Mayfair.
Oh, that's right.
I had this down as a tailor, but it looks like a jeweller.
It's at the back.
Oh, there's a tailor at the back.
There is tailors
Okay.
at the back and there's other parts as well.
Yeah. Okay, the tailor is hidden around the back. Presumably, they mostly just craft lambskin. Hilda Street. W1. So there are a ton of these. I could have chosen any of them actually, but this one seemed to be, I guess, the prettiest. Where are we? Number 33. Private hotel, basically, or lodge. You can see a little signature, representative of the temple, the dome in the middle, triangular bits either side. And yeah, of course, the pillared entrance. Count them with me. I mean, they're squares. 1, 2, 3. Pretty obvious who stays around here, right? This one is a little bit unorthodox. Well, technically it's orthodox, I suppose. It's a synagogue. It says there 34. 33 is the little door around the back, well, around the side. There is again that that same pattern, sort of the opposites converging. And obviously it is a temple. It's got the columns. And interestingly, if you look at most recreations of the Temple of Solomon, it has these like little peaks. These funny little peaks that makes it look sort of owl-like. But let's go around to the other door, the unorthodox door. There we go. Seymour Place. And if you want to see more, you've got to come around the side. Let me switch this off. Well, you're worried about what I'm doing?
Yeah, are you a tourist? Yeah.
Well, I know I'm a filmmaker,
Filmmaker.
and I've been around lots of places today just looking at architecture. So that's what I'm doing here. So
Okay,
there's nothing to worry about.
Do you need only entrance here because it's secure place, safety place. Do you need only door?
I can tell, I mean-
Because we have cameras and...
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a filmmaker. I'm standing on a public road. I'm no threat to you, I promise. Okay, there we go, guys. Just confirmation of sorts. Let's start this shot again. So yeah, 33. And this is the funny entrance around the side with the columns. And a sort of rising or setting sun, or the curved pediment on the top. Halcyon London International School, and they've got quite a picture on their website of like a child being shown the path to enlightenment. Oh, and they've literally just spotted this. Oh, the Carpenter's Arms, Connaught Street. And it's pretty obvious really when you come across the name Connaught. Connaught was Prince Arthur, the Duke of Connaught and Strathearn, the Grand Master of the Unified Lodge of England. So just look, guys, like we haven't even got to 33 yet, but like there's a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There is a checkerboard entrance. There's a checkerboard entrance there. And another one just there. Oh, this one's not so much the checkerboard, but very, very special and beautiful. And over there, these women are going to think that I'm filming them, which I'm not. Checkerboard. 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 Oh. That shop also has a checkerboard. There's the Connaught kitchen. Nice pattern. I wonder where they got inspiration for that. And there's another checkerboard. Checkerboard, checkerboard. They should just call this Checkerboard Street. And it's not just on this side, look. There's checkerboards all the way down. There's some more checkerboards. They even have checkerboards on the table. And here is number 33. But it's not actually weird. Checkerboard, checkerboard.
Nothing.
The main reason they came to this road is not necessarily really just because of like number 33, but just because it's like checkerboard, 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 checkerboard. And I guess this will continue to be checkerboards. Oh look, there's another checkerboard. And some more checkerboards. What about on the other side? Just check on the other side. Check. That's a good one. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Just in case you didn't realise Connaught was a Freemason, right? This is our last one. Moscow Road. W2. Here we are, it's another pub. The King's Head. And that is Charles I, who was of course beheaded. There are certain groups that gained a lot of power and influence because of the lack of a royal family. Number 33. We're totally bored of checkerboard floors by now, I would have thought. So I hope you enjoyed that whistle-stop tour of some of the weird 33s and that entire road, right? Connaught Street, whatever it was called. But yes, remember, you can tip the tour guide.